Each living thing has a very unique perspective on how they see the world, a specific vantage point. For example, you're looking out your window and you might see shrubbery where a bird will get a very intimate look at the leafy interior, and a beetle might just think this is a never ending tree trunk. All of you are looking at the same thing, but three different vantage points. The same applies to life. Wherever you are, whatever experiences you've had, you have a very unique perspective of how to look at it. Some experiences might be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit nerve-inducing, just stress-inducing, and very you feel anxious about it, or some are positive, depending on where you have been and how you've experienced that. Now, when it comes to the more uncomfortable ones, it would be very helpful if we can just consider another perspective, whether actually physically, spatially, or mentally. We can consider another possibility and put ourselves in a different vantage point. If it is something physical, to actually, for example, how we kneel down to take a closer look at something perhaps that we might be looking for or see better close up, maybe doing the reverse, getting up and going around if possible and taking a look at that, to physically look at it from a different perspective. If not, if it's more mental, we can consider another angle, another possibility that could be viewed. In this way, we get a more comprehensive, if you will, view of what the experience was, and new ideas, new possibilities will actually become illuminated and offer us a chance to change our minds and think differently about what has happened. The life experience, the quality of the experiences that we get to have will change in this way if we are willing to actually see differently what we were looking at, to actually see it in a different way. One of my favorite quotes that I tend to share quite often is, it's not important what it is that we are looking at. It is what we see that is important. So starting a new year, starting fresh, we can go into it with that mindset of giving our experiences an alternative chance. If at first we're not satisfied or feel like we are having strong feelings about it, not necessarily of the positive kind, let us put ourselves in a different perspective, in a different vantage point from which we can look at the experience. I am sure that it would offer us a different way of thinking and change our minds about it. If this is helpful, feel free to share it. And if you haven't subscribed, press the button and subscribe. Expanded Perception. See you in the next video. Namaste.